Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Short Sale Power Hour. Wow, that is pretty funny back there, Kevin. No, that is actually not the toilet you're hearing. That is just water coming out of the sink. But Kevin's just washing his hands and coming back to the couch over here.
Well, what did you think that noise was?
Yeah. No. So hey, well, if they watched Wednesday, they would get that. If they didn't watch Wednesday, they have no idea what we're thinking of.
It pays to show up to Short Sale Power Hour every day.
Wow, you're really embarrassed right now.
No,
That's
that was
awesome.
funny. I'm not embarrassed. I'm proud of myself right now.
You're red, but that normally means
Well, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Are you kidding me?
That was good.
Right there.
That's good.
Stand-up material.
So hey, it's Friday.
It is. Second leans.
Yeah, well, we talked Wednesday about like the problem going on in short sales where first and second liens don't want to cooperate with each other.
Right.
And so I thought today maybe we would just give away some tips, if you will, for how to handle negotiations between a first and second lien holder. Now, we've done some of this on past episodes, so some of you, this may be a little review, but I'm sure we'll come up with something new because we're making it up on the spot anyway. But the idea with first and second liens is you always, no matter how many liens are on the property, you want to be following your same process for negotiating short sales at the same time.
Yeah.
So whether you have one lien, two, or three, you're doing the same thing with both lenders. It looks like getting the package verified, getting the BPO ordered, getting the negotiator signed, and getting the file submitted for approval.
Yeah, and here's something that I think that, from my perception, from questions that I'm asked by agents, that a lot of people miss is that they'll tend to work one bank over the other.
Yes.
So like for instance, you got one bank that's in first position, another one that's in second. Most people will tend to pay more attention to one or the other and not to both at the same time.
Yep.
And they both need equal working. Now, granted, second liens, sometimes are difficult, like Wednesday's episode we discussed, but there's more and more that are becoming easier and easier to work with. Like, let's take City Mortgage, for example. It's so easy to do a short sale with them in second
They're
position.
fantastic in second
It's so easy, right?
Fantastic.
I mean, they make the process really easy.
Mhm.
Now, dealing with a company like Key Bank, they make it painful and to the point where you want.
You really had to say that swear word?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll donate to Kid Cares for that. So that was funny. It caught you off guard. But the point is like a lot of us will tend to favor one over the other. So like if one bank's easier to work with, maybe we'll work with them instead of the other lender. The reality is you've got to run both lenders at the same time, right? You've got to be running and doing the same steps all along the way.
So key number one, run them at the same time.
Yeah.
And then the other key in your negotiation that I would say, and we didn't cover this on the last time we did this episode, is really the HUD.
Yeah.
And what we mean by that is that the HUD is the document that has all the fees listed on it that you're sending to both lenders. Well, here's a suggestion. Don't send the identical HUD to both lenders.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's a great tip. And if you want like more details on exactly what we do and how we do it and what line items the HUD, you can buy our Crush It video package, or you can show up at our next class and pick our brains on what we do. But don't send them the same HUD. Show them different numbers.
Estimated HUD.
Okay, it's an estimated HUD. So the third thing that I would say then is literally don't take sides. So you said earlier don't lean towards one or the other, but the third tip would really be don't take sides, meaning that don't go tell the second lender they're greedy and they should take the offer of the first lender, or don't tell
lesson, Fred.
Yeah, don't tell the first lender that they need to stop hogging all the money and they need to give more to the second. Be neutral.
How'd you learn that lesson?
I don't know, Kevin. The School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah, we've been there.
I mean, that really is like the three best things you could ever do, though. Work them both hard at the same time. Don't like get involved in just only talking to one, right?
Right.
Send them different HUDs, and then stay neutral.
Don't get personal.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you're persistent with both of them, one of them or both of them will start giving. I mean, the best situation ever is when you negotiate.
When you have too much money, like could I give
too much money. Like the first says we'll give the second this, and the second actually says we'll take less than the first is willing to give us, because you negotiated so well against them both.
It's awesome when that happens.
And in this day and age, I mean, we're not in 2008 and 2009 anymore. This is short sales of 2011. It's kind of standard practice out there to go, 5-6% of the second lien holder's balance for most investors.
Yeah, 5 to 6% seems to be the seems to be the
You know,
standard.
or $3,000, a max of $3,000 is still sometimes held on by some of your other lenders out there. So you just got to know what the rules of the game are. You got to be experienced in it, and you got to be willing to ask good questions and just work both sides.
Yep.
That's great. Do you still have to go to the bathroom? Or, oh no, you're good. You relieved yourself.
Didn't you hear that earlier?
Yeah, I realized that. Hey, quick announcements before we wrap up. We didn't do this on Wednesday, but we've got some great short sale classes coming up. Actually, I think it would be like a couple weeks from like yesterday. My math's not good, and neither are my calendar skills. But look on our events page on shortsalepower.com/events. We've got a class coming up in Spokane. We've got one in Seattle, Tacoma area, and then we're teaching in Phoenix. And we've got more to make the calendar here very shortly by month's end.
A couple new products in the e-store as well.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people ask us about how do you market, how do you drip on your clients. There's a new email marketing plan, 8x8 if you will, in the e-store. And a lot of people ask about the flyers. A lot of you have been to our Short Sales Cruncher class and we've talked about this flyer. Well, if you'd like to see a copy of ours, you can download it straight from the e-store. It's $5. Give it a shot. I mean, you can customize it and make your own. Obviously, you don't want our mugs on your flyer. But anyways, check those things out in the e-store.
I think it'd be kind of cool if you had our mugs on your flyer. Or not. Well, let's wrap it up. 1, 2, 3. Short Sale Power Hour! Short Sale Power Hour! Crush it!
Our team's crazy. Just know that.